Got some questions about public safety now that things are kind of taking off in the Middle East, and maybe people are thinking more about terrorist attacks, or what they call even worse is the lone wolf, because the lone wolf you can't defend. It's not somebody who came up with a plan, told 6 people, and hopefully someone rats him out. This is the guy that, or lady that, just decides that's the day they're going to do something horrific to the public. So some of the things to think about: you go into the mall, you go into a movie theater, think about entranceways and exit ways. I know I don't want to stop anyone from going out and enjoying and doing their life, and that's what the terrorists hope to get you to do. But just have more self-awareness. If you go into a movie theater, where are the exits? So you know how you can get out. Because in all honesty, I mean, I know there's some can carry and conceal people. Best thing is to retreat. If there's a terrorist or a guy with a knife, guy with a gun, something like that. When you're dealing with people who want to do you harm, as a police officer, the one thing we 100% know, there is one way 100% another human being can hurt you. It's with their hands. So cops are constantly focusing on hands. So if you're in an elevator, you're in a situation, a close quarter situation, where you feel somebody is mentally disturbed and they might want to do you harm, you need to be looking at their hands. As a police officer, we try to use common sense, look for things that are out of place. Maybe if you're in a warm weather area, somebody wearing way too much clothes, somebody's behavior just seems abnormal, just seems like they're not paying attention, or they're focusing too much on something. You're kind of just looking for something that doesn't fit. If there is an incident, you got to think about secondary incidents too. When I was working as a police officer, we'd go on scene, whatever it is. Maybe there's a fight, maybe there's a issue at the movie theater. Once there was enough officers handling the initial incident, I would look in the areas where other people weren't looking. I would look up in the air in the balconies. I'd look at, same thing if I'm at a building, I'd look at porches just to make sure there's not a secondary threat. You got to think about somebody using an initial threat and then using the secondary threat to cause you the most harm. So I kind of like to bring that to your awareness. God forbid you are in a situation, in a knife fight. The first rule of knife fights are you're going to get stabbed. There's just no way around it. There's no such thing as martial arts, you taking away a person's knife. You're going to get stabbed. Start as hard as it seems to think about. Think about protecting your internal organs, protecting the organs that keep you alive, maybe sacrificing an arm as a shield to get stabbed. Try to keep distance. No, you don't have to be a karate person, but just kick as much as you can. Try not to let them get too close to your torso, and just keep fighting and have that will to survive, even if you get stabbed. Don't give up. They talk to a lot of soldiers, the ones that survived being shot numerous times, and most of them just said it was their will to stay alive. And then you hear stories about a soldier that gets shot maybe once and passes away from something that probably shouldn't have killed him. So they're not 100% sure, but I'm sure the drive, the will to win. Just keep that in mind. Think about your family. Think about getting home to your family, and that they ain't taking you out, and that you're going to do anything. And remember, there ain't no rules when somebody's trying to do you that type of harm. Whatever you got to do, hit them, push them, whatever object you can use to defend yourself, do it. There's no rules in defending your life. Last point I wanted to bring up about defending yourself, maybe with a size discrepancy, somebody that's much larger than you. Think about this. Grizzly bears can 10 out of 10 times kill and eat a wolverine, but the wolverine makes it so clear to the grizzly bear that I am going to damage you and harm you in such ways. You might kill me, but you're going to be in a lot of pain. Whatever the attacker is coming at you with, make sure you let them know that no matter what, you're going to do as much damage to them on your way out as possible. It's not going to be easy. So be safe and be well, guys.